Hey, diary. Okay, so today's blog is about men. Men or kind of whatevs. Not really. I don't know. It's a really interesting subject with me because I haven't exactly had the best experiences with men. Um, and so when I talk about them, I sound a little jaded and kind of spinsterly. I'm not, hopefully. But to start off, let me give you guys a definition of men. I'm doing dictionary.com, so chill out. Men, or excuse me, man. A, he's a noun, obviously, and a verb. Man can be a verb? Oh, manned. If you've ever been manned, or have you manned, or let's go manning today. It's not a fucking verb. Okay. Man. An adult male person as distinguished from a boy or a woman. No. A member of the species Homo sapiens, or all members of the species collectively, without regard to sex, prehistoric man. No. A husband. Yeah, right. A male lover or sweetheart. Not. A male follower or subordinate. Getting close. A male servant. Please. A valet. They should be, really. Let me just give you my definition of a man. A man is a dick. Not really. They're just really. Men are like women on their periods every day. Um, they're a little bitchy. And they're really complainy. And then they get mad at you when you do the same. That's the definition of a man from Julian Ryan's dictionary.com. I don't know. I guess the reason I'm so jaded about men is because I have been done wrong by so many. And it's like, after a while, you're kind of like, is there really a good one out there? You know those Disney movies with their Prince Charmings and their, you know, guy who comes and saves you on his white horse? That shit didn't happen. If some guy rode up to me in a white horse and said, I'm taking you away, I'd probably scream or, like, mace his ass. But that's a different story. I don't know. Like, I guess it just being so young, you can't really like judge men entirely, but having the experiences that I have had with I'm completely I'm completely content with having the opinions that I do about men. Um Quick background on why I hate men so much. My first experience was with a man was when I was probably 14 going on 15. Young, yes. Us gays love to do it young. We start early. We're not time wasters like you straights. Um, but he was my brother's best friend, and one day he just like out of the blue kissed me. And from then on, it turned into a 2.5 year mess of, I love you, you're my world, and then into, I can only see you when nobody's around, or I have a girlfriend, or I love you, but nobody else can know, right? So I was okay with that for a while, thinking, like, oh, he really does love me, he's just busy. Let me take that excuse now. You tell me that you're fucking busy? Bullshit. Especially if you're a man. Men lie. Um, I don't know. I just do not. I don't know, really. With men. Oh, they make my head hurt, really. Here's the big deal about men. They're always talking about how girls change their minds and how girls, oh my god, you change your mind like a girl. They really should change that quote to, oh my god, you change your mind like a man. Men change their mind like hella crazy. Seriously? Like, I have never met a, a man that has stayed by a decision. Seriously, it'd be like, let's go get pizza. Okay, 5 minutes later, I really don't want pizza. Okay, so what do you want? I don't know. Okay, so you don't want the first thing that I said, but then you don't know what you want in the first place. So how do you? And then you say, okay, so I need some ideas. Well, I just really don't want pizza. Okay, I've established that, but what do you want? Like, seriously, you make my head hurt. Really. Another bad thing about men are that they really complain. Girls, yeah, they complain a lot, but men, when they complain, like, they may not complain as much, but when they complain, it's a whole lot worse. It's like okay, it's like, let's say with girls, they, get their womanly Miss Flows every month or whatever. And then there's that lucky girl who's like, ha ha ha, I get it like every 4 months. But then she realizes if she gets it every 4 months, it's like crazy, and you're like gonna break in half and jump out the window because you're in pain so much. That's what a man's like. They might not complain so much, but when they do, it's like hell. It's like, I'm cold. And so you, like, give them the blankets. Then I'm hot. Really? Shut up. You're like a child. They're like children, really, is what they are. Men are like children. Like 12-year-old. No, like 7-year-old children. You know, the little bitches that think they know everything, but then they don't. And then they're still like little babies. So they're kind of like, yeah, I'm a man. And then they still act like a little child. It kind of happens. It's whatever. You can't expect too much out of them. I guess my last point to make about men are that I totally had it in my head and I just lost it. Trying to pass time. I need those like little tap people that do like a little tap number, like while you're waiting. Men have a tendency to lead you on. Okay. This could really take like 2 minutes. I might seem like I don't care what you do. However, darlings, I do. If you are a man, this is why I've had really bad experiences with men. Men always, always, always lead me on, at least. I don't know about you guys, but they've done it to me. Don't tell me one week that you're super interested and it might work and blah, blah, blah. And oh my gosh, I really enjoy talking to you and I can't wait to take this further. And then the next week tell me, oops, just kidding. Or my favorite excuse, I was drunk. You were so drunk that you turned gay? And then you sobered up and turned straight? Does that happen? Because that's never happened to me. I don't turn straight when I get drunk. I don't turn into a girl either. I don't know, like, there was one guy that did that to me. And literally, I still kind of hate him. But he was a man, so I can't expect too much, With men, you have to kind of lower your standards. I just need cats, really. I'm gonna grow old with cats. Cats don't complain. They shit in a box. That's the only bad thing. Men might as well shit in a box anyways, though. I would take a man that shat in a box if I didn't have to deal with everything else that he did. Like complaining and whining and bitching and changing his mind. I would totally take a man that shit in a box. Find me one, please. Night.